Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And look at the big mess on my table. But it's a good mess, right? Because what happened was, okay, on Sunday, I'm doing the video because I wanted to finish the mini folio. That's what if you want to call it mini folio. Anyhow, um, yes, I'm going to call it mini folio. Jeez. Anyhow, so what happened was, I'm filming, and this is Sunday, and because I wanted to finish it. Anyhow, um, the lights would flicker every once in a while, so well, anyhow, so I just kept filming, and then it's like the lights went off on like that, off on like that, really a couple of times. So um, while I was filming, and I was just about finished, um, poof, the power went, gone. Anyhow, so then, after when I went to look at when the power came back on about, I don't know, 4 hours later, 5 hours later, um, I went and I checked my video and it was gone. I just like, what? I don't know what happened, where it went, but that was it, gone. So anyhow, so I have finished working on it, and so I'm gonna do a flip through. But first, what I'm gonna do is, let's see this mess here, but you don't see the mess over here or over there or over there. Lots of mess here. So it's a good mess though. So um, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to this I want. I'm gonna keep this here. Keep this here. Just moving some stuff out of the way. Okay, lots of threads. Anyhow, so I'm just gonna, so I could do a flip through. Just gonna cover it there with this sheet. You can still see some messy stuff around, but okay, that's not gonna work. Look at all the threads that are coming off of here. That's from tearing pieces off of it. Anyhow, okay. So there. So the good mess is covered up. Anyhow, so this is it. It's finished. Okay. So I'm gonna do a flip through. Anyhow, what I did was I wrapped it with bed sheet. Okay. Um, and I made a this is this is a bead that I had. I bought a long time ago. Anyhow, and I forget what it's called, but it's beautiful. This here. I don't know how much of it you can see. That's it. That's it. Okay. What I did was, it's a bead, obviously has a hole in it. I used a head pin now. Oh, so I'm going to show you, for those of you not sure, a head pin. It's like this. It's like a nail. Okay, it's flat on the top. So you put it through the hole, and then you bring it up, and you make your wrap, your loop. Okay. Anyhow, um, lots of videos on YouTube about uh, doing your beads and that. The other, anyhow, so that's what I did, and I just tied. I made a loop, and I just tied the bed sheet on it. Okay, so then just open it. Okay, so you remember this, the cover I made with the lace on the side, and I had this piece of ephemera. You saw me doing this. I put the number, it's 84. That's anyhow. So okay, so this is what do you call it? Oh boy, that's from oh gosh, where did I put them? They're under this mess somewhere. Okay, here. Yeah, they're under the mess here. Big mess. Good mess. Okay. So that's just pieces of these are labels. They're self-adhesive labels. So I did these a long time ago. So anyhow, I used food coloring on the back of these, and then I did some stamping in that. So that's what this is here. Okay. And that little one you saw it there. Okay. So then, and there's just a piece of Tim Holtz tissue paper with the music notes on it, and open it up. Okay, so you saw this when I did this page. You saw this. Um, you open it up like this, and this page. This is where I ended my last video. And what happened was where is it? This is the die cut book that I got at the pad that I got at Dollarama. Now, if you remember the last video, there was something in here that I went to use. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add it to, yeah, here. Then, here it is. That number 53. What I did was I had put it here, but I didn't like it and I pulled it off. And so I added this one, the ticket, number 90. I put that on here. Okay. And then this lady, I added this steampunk lady there. Okay. I added her there. Anyhow, so that's how I finished this page because it felt so empty it needed a focal point. So I put her here. And then I made these papers for you to write on in that. And underneath, this is the center of it. Underneath, I put I made a pocket, a side load pocket, and this is with this piece of this here. I think this is Tim Hall's paper. Okay. I took a piece of this and I made a side pocket with it. And I also made a bit of a closet because it's hard to get things in and out of there. Anyhow, so, and then this is a sticker from, where are you? Okay. That's a sticker from that in here. Okay. That I took and I added on here. So then in here, this is a little envelope that I made, chair envelope. This was I forget the paper pad I had from, it was from Dollar General, I think. Anyhow, it's with chairs, chair images on it. So I made a small envelope, which I did a long time ago. And then in here, there's a note, a secret note. So I had just taken a piece of this paper here. This is that stuff that you get at when they wrap the glass in that at the dollar store or whatever. Anyhow, so that's what I did. I did some stamping on there. So it's a secret letter. So that goes in. I can hear. This goes up the envelope. Okay, and just put it back in here. Okay, so on the back of here, which is the inside flip, um, I made, I put, this is sorry, this is just a piece of, it says, uh, Camellia, that's the name of its flower. That's just a piece of ephemera I had hanging around in one of the, in one of the, in one of its pockets or whatever I had. Anyhow, it was laying around, so I stuck it there. I made a side tuck, a side pocket. This is with a piece of Tim Holtz paper uh, from one of his pads, and I put an image of a little boy on there. Okay, and this is a little tag that I made a long time ago. Okay, you can write on the back of it, so that goes in there like that. Okay, and here it's a top pocket. All right, so I use another sticker from this book, and it's an image of a house, clock house, anyhow. And then the back, I put a piece of uh, just a piece of paper, anyhow, and so you could write on. And then this is just a piece of the bed sheet. Okay, so that's the top pocket there. Anyhow, and then the back of it. Oh my gosh! If you remember right, this piece of um, ephemera. This is something that I did a long time ago, not the little boy. The background. Anyhow, so yeah, so I really like that, and I was wondering where I could put it in here. So that's what I did. I rounded the corners on it, and then I put the little boy from a die cut of the little boy. That's it. He was from in here. There he is. Okay, so I used them there. Anyhow, so that's it. And I hope you really like this. It was fun to do, and it's too bad that the had a power failure as I was finishing it up. Anyhow, so that's it. Just wrap this around and just tuck it in, and there you go. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please let me know what you think. My mini folio. So I hope you guys like that. And thank you so much for joining me on this today. And I hope you guys have a great, let's see, today's Thursday. So the rest of the week and the weekend. So anyhow, that's it, guys. I'll see you another time. Not too sure when because it's a big weekend. It's the semifinal and the semifinal. No, the quarterfinal. No, wait a minute. On Saturday, it's the two teams are fighting for the bronze, and then on Sunday is for the cup. Anyhow, so for the gold and the silver. Anyhow, so I'll see you guys later. When sometime next week, and I'll see you guys. So let me know what you think. Ciao.